You are now tuned in to the real deal.
What is up, guys? It's the real deal. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we're going to be looking at an Infernape deck, and this is a deck that I built myself. Not going to lie, I was trying to build a Charizard deck with the new cards, thought I could make it more consistent. Got so frustrated, I was like, oh, do you know what? Let's just try out Infernape. And I was blown away at how good Infernape is. So let's go check out the deck. And I decided to call this one Hot Dog. And the reason is that because fire is hot, and two, because Arcanine is a dog. But yeah, I just want to talk about why Infernape is better than Charizard. So I think the main issue is that you heavily rely on Moltres. With Infernape, you can get away with not having to lean on Moltres so hard. And then the evolutions of like Charizard just suck. Charmander discards fire energy, which obviously we're trying to build up 4 energy for Charizard. So that just completely hinders yourself. And then we've got Charmeleon, who needs 3 energy to do any damage. So if you don't line up your evolutions, or Moltres isn't in the front line, you're not going to be able to do anything. So it's just such a shame, because like Charizard, you know, I think it's everyone's probably like favorite Pokemon growing up, and you know, one of like the most sought after like trading card games when it first came out. And yeah, just could be so much better. But anyway, let's get away from that. Let's talk about the deck. So you've got one line of Growlithe to Arcanine, then we've got double Chimchar, double Monferno, double Infernape, and then double Moltres. We've got double Potion, double Pokeball, a double Pokemon Communication. And Pokemon Communication is probably one of my favorite cards. It can really just change a game by helping you get the cards that you need in hand. Then we've got Professor Oak, and then we've got double Sabrina. So I decided to go with Sabrina over Cyrus, just because we're not doing any splash damage or AoE damage. And Sabrina is, you can use her early on and you can use her late, where Cyrus you can sort of only really use later on in the fight. So I feel like Sabrina is more suited for this deck, but that's the deck. Let's go check it out. We're going against Henry William. We're going second. And it's a steel deck. So we actually counter steel, or well, metal decks really, really hard. Basically, fire melts metal. Who knew? And like, if they got Melmetal in the deck, Melmetal, the passive is completely bypassed by fire damage. So it's a little bit of a shame, really. I do feel like it's a bit unfair on Melmetal. And Meltan coming in the front line probably means that he does have Melmetal in his starting hand. I'll be very surprised if they didn't. Yes, so you can see we've got the perfect lineup again. We've got Chimchar, we've got Monferno, and Infernape. So 2 turns of this, and we can one-shot Melmetal, which is pretty insane. Like, Melmetal is a really, really good Pokemon. Well, I say really good. Kind of is, kind of isn't. I'm surprised that they don't seem to have like Dialga. You know, Dialga is so good for this deck. They've gone for a Skarmory. Skarmory is kind of good as well. I mean, doesn't really look like much, but you put a tool on them like Giant Cape, means they get 100 HP, and then they're doing 50 damage per turn. Pretty strong. And I'm going to drop this Moltres, and the reason for that is one, I can put energy into them, but 2, if they have like Sabrina, I don't lose my Monferno. And we're definitely going to retreat next turn. Well, it depends actually. If they keep out Meltan, then I'm going to keep out the bird. Perfect, sweet. So we've also got this Moltres as backup damage, or we can sort of bring them out, pump energy into the rest of the squad, and then go for the retreat. So Meltan, they have Melmetal? Of course they do. 120 damage as well. Wow. So I don't think they're going to know that Infernape can just one-shot Melmetal. So we'll find out. We'll find out, guys. And we can do so many plays off this as well. Like, this is a really nice little hand that we've got. Oh, and he doesn't have... It feels bad. I actually feel like a bully. I thought he had like enough energy for it. Obviously not. So yeah, let's retreat. I will put energy into the other Moltres so they can start doing some damage if we need to. And Infernape coming in hot with the one shot. Look at that. Metal. Get the hell out of here. But yeah, just so good. And then what we can do now is we just go for the cheeky little retreat and bring in Moltres as our damage dealer. See. Yeah, so I've got like the game plan is I'm going to put Infernape on the back line. We've got Sabrina, so we can pull Mew EX in for the one shot. Okay, there it is. They do have Dialga. Like a really solid card. I really like Dialga. You can do so many cool things with that card. I actually made like a Licky Tongue deck with it, and I was blown away at how good it is. So let's go for the free retreat, bring in Moltres, and let's melt Skarmory. Oh. Yeah, so of course, if they're flying, it's always going to be electric, their weakness, not fire. Wake up, real deal. Wake up. I feel like they're going to quit on us. Okay, so Dialga has got that extra energy in there. I think we're going to get the clean house. Clean, baby. Yeah, so obviously energy into Infernape. I don't think we can, but just in case, I'm just going to heal up our Infernape. I don't want to get one-shotted by mistake. Go for the Heat Blast. I mean, we could have dropped Sabrina and done some damage, but I feel like they would have some form of retreat like Budding Expeditioner or Leaf. So there's no point in wasting it, and we just want to get Infernape in there as quickly as possible. But yeah, this is game over, man. Game over, man. Game over. We're 2-0. We've got Infernape fully charged. And yeah, this is definitely going in our favor. But yeah, look at that as well, like Mew, fully charged. Okay, let's drop Sabrina. Okay, are they going to play us out to the end? That is the question. I always have more respect for my opponents that never concede. And there it is, guys. Infernape coming in hot. GG, Henry. GG. Yeah. But yeah, just love just the mobility, the damage, the tankiness. Infernape is like my new favorite card. All right, we're going up against Phos. We're getting second. We're going up against a fighting deck. So this is going to be interesting. So I always, ideally you always want to try and get Moltres on the bench as quickly as possible. And let's see what we pick up. So Lucario deck. I've got a feeling it's going to be like Lucario, Marshadow, and maybe Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. But we'll find out what they've got. We've got Infernape. So I'm not going to get rid of my Infernape just yet. Just completely depends on how things go. So triple roll. Okay, a single. We'll take it. And yeah, so with Pokemon communication, people just make big mistakes and just constantly just drop it. You don't want to do that. We kind of want to play it see what we pick up and sort of take it from there. And you really want to try and stack the odds in your favor. You don't want to just go ham and just start throwing it willy-nilly. You need to make sure you've got like either a decent amount of cards in your hand or on the bench, and then you can start. That's perfect. We've got this is lining up perfect. So, you know, we didn't have to waste that Pokemon communication. We've got one for, we've got the lineup for Infernape. Also got Moltres as well. So we'll keep Moltres for now. Might drop Moltres next turn and see if we can get Arcanine. Okay. Double. So that's pretty good. So gonna sort of split it across the board. And yeah, we are just flying with energy right now. And because of the way things are going, actually, I think I might keep Moltres, because with Infernape, I forgot to mention this. So how Infernape works is that, 170 HP, incredibly tanky. Flare Blitz does 140 damage, which is pretty solid, but it discards all the energy. But we have a no retreat cost, so we can just basically retreat, and then just, if you've got like double Chimchar, or sorry, double Infernape, then you can just sort of bring that out. So Monferno. So actually, I feel like this would actually be a good time to drop the Moltres, see if we can get Arcanine. No, that's fine. We're gonna have. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna drop this to force Marshadow to come out, waste some energy, and then next turn we will come in with Infernape. And let's roll again. Maybe I should have actually kept that Moltres. Okay, so. And it's a triple. Of course it's a triple when we don't need it. So I'm just going to stack all that energy into Growlithe because, like I said, Infernape will just discard it all. So Infernape, very, very similar to sort of Raichu. I would say way better than Raichu though. I guess they both have pros and cons, I guess. Raichu sort of can, it's only like a 2-line evolution, where Infernape is 3. And I think they do exactly the same damage, but it's 3 energy, which is kind of hard to sort of get for Raichu. Obviously, with Dawn and Sergeant, what's his name? Surge. Lieutenant Surge, sorry. Never get a commander's rank wrong. So yeah, we should be pretty good. And we kind of need Arcanine ASAP. Come on, Professor. Do your research. Another Chimchar. So, we have a really good chance here. I'm going to drop one of the Infernapes, because I feel like we've got a really good chance of getting Arcanine. And there it is, guys. Perfect. And that's why I love Pokemon communication. It is so clutch. Can really make a difference in matches. But yeah, just look at this. The 170 HP is just insane. We're so tanky. And yeah, I guess the other thing would be that, say, if you had like a Charmander and no Moltres, you're not gonna be able to do much. But at least with Chimchar, you can do some damage, and Monferno does Fiery Punch for 30 damage as well for 1 energy. That is really solid. So Marshadow obviously pounding the monkey. But it's all good, guys. We're going to take that free retreat. I have thought that maybe it would be nice to have an EX card in here. X speed. But anyway, guys, look at that. GG. This guy just got shut down. Your bench has been cleared. Sayonara, sucker. But yeah, really, really nice combo. I just love the Infernape dropping the damage, and then getting that free retreat. Hey, we're facing off against Squiggy Wiggly Diggly. We're going second. I'm going up against a grass deck, so it should be pretty smooth sailing for us. Obviously, grass doesn't like fire, but we'll see. We'll see what they're rolling with. I've got a feeling there's going to be an Executor in there. Classic. Everyone seems to be running that these days. Shaman. Never really seen this Pokemon in action. Once during your turn, you may heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. I'll have to see how that mechanic works because it doesn't make sense to me. Wow, Venusaur and Butterfree. So just like the ultimate healing deck. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, drop the Professor, see what we get. Might have to roll with Growlithe. No, we've got Chimchar. And I'm going to keep Growlithe for now. Just want to see if we can... If we get Monferno, then I will power Growlithe. If we don't, then we're going to sacrifice Growlithe. Double energy already. So, actually, I will drop Growlithe. Because we're pretty much lined up for Infernape there. Can already do that max damage. Might actually... Wow, and they quit us on already? All right, on to the next one. All right, we're going up against another Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. If anyone does speak Korean or Japanese, I'm not sure what language it is, but let us know the name in the comments below. I always like to know who we're going up against. So, pretty good lineup. Just a bit of a shame that we didn't have Chimchar there. Okay, Gallade. A Gallade deck. You don't see that every day. Wonder if they've got Lucario in there. I mean, Gallade does enough damage as it is, but Lucario will just make it even more deadly. Combi. Interesting. And look at that. We've already got the perfect lineup. The stars have aligned. Okay, let's go for triple. A single, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. That's one of the things I do like as well, that it's not too bad for us. It's not terrible. Obviously, we can just bring in Infernape next turn and start to drop heads. I might just keep Moltres out there for a little bit, though. And we've got another Chimchar. I'm going to take it. Definitely think that Chimchar will be... Well, we might get double Infernape. And also, you know, we've got our Infernape as a backup. So I'm actually going to keep Moltres out and use them as our damage dealer, which I don't do too often. Triple, baby! Yeah, let's split that. And then we're just going to use Moltres to slam some peeps. But yeah, this Infernape card as well, I just love it so much. Like, it is one of the coolest cards in the game. Just love the artwork, but just like, who do you know that goes like surfing on a meteorite? Infernape, what a boss. And they quit on us already, guys. You can't blame them. Damn, that's 2 in a row. 2 people quitting on us in a row. All right, going up against a Chonkachu. We're going second. And a Psychic deck, another Psychic deck. Okay, so Togepi, one of the cutest Pokemon in the game, for sure. And I just wonder, I could maybe do some like variations of this deck. I think X-Speed would be useful, or maybe Leaf, just because of Moltres. That way we're sort of saving energy, and energy is one of the most important things in this deck, but I just don't know what I would take out. Maybe I would get rid of the potions. They're so good at the same time. So it is hard. It is hard to take something else out and bring something in. I just don't know. And Togepi coming in with the ground and pound. Oh, Togetic. Oh, and that's 40 damage. Damn. Wow. So, okay, can we get someone else? Can we get a Moltres, please? Our prayers have been answered. Okay, so 100% we're bringing in Moltres. We are going to heal up. And I feel like I'm going to go for the full heal. Might not be the best thing to do. But yeah, we're going to have to. We'll drop Sabrina as well. I just want to waste the energy. That's all I want to do. And I'm not sure with... Is it Toga Kiss? I think they have to hit you twice to do like some serious damage. So we should be able to tank it. Triple baby, which we obviously don't need for Chimchar. But it's still good. Infernape's just going to rip through all of that. I mean, this card's pretty good as well. Definitely prefer the other one though. But yeah, still a nice card. Yeah, interesting deck that they're running. I wonder if they're going to use the... Okay, so they're going to go for the retreat. A little bit of the fairy wind. Never hurt anyone. Okay, so... We're going to hold off for now. Everyone's just quitting on us. Everyone is scared of Infernape. Man, this is annoying. Hopefully the next one, you guys will get a proper showcase of the power of Infernape. Alright, we're going second. We're going up against a Snorlax. And we're going up against a fire deck. I'm hoping it's a Charizard deck. Show Charizard how it's done. So it's a mirror matchup. Nice. I respect it. You know, I've seen how powerful Infernape is. They've seen how powerful Infernape is. Gotta respect it. So hopefully we can get Chimchar. Oh, but we got Pokeball. Sweet. So we do have Chimchar. And yeah, everything is lined up. Curious to see if they've brought in Arcanine as well. I do feel like Arcanine is essential for this deck, just because you don't lose energy and you do big damage as well. So it makes sense. Funny thing here as well is that Infernape can't kill Infernape. They both just don't do enough damage for it. But yeah, we'll see what cards they've got as well, because maybe they have a deck that's better than us. They also are running the Pokemon communication as well. And damn, Infernape can one-shot our Moltres. Look at that. The fiery punch right across the face. So I will actually get rid of one of our Monfernos. And damn, it's another Chimchar. So I was hoping that we got either Arcanine or Moltres, so again, we could just sort of work around the board. It's all good, baby. So I'm just trying to think, do you reckon he has Infernape in hand? Ooh, double. So yeah, put all that energy into Growlithe, just in case we need to mix up our strategy. Okay, so I guess they don't have Infernape. That's why they're dropping the Pokemon communications. Oh, but they got Moltres. Of course they've got Infernape. What was I thinking? You crazy real deal. So they're definitely going to do the retreat as well. So I can't one-shot his Infernape, but I do have Sabrina to pull out for the rebound. The one issue that I do have is that they're going to bring in Moltres, and then it depends on a coin toss. 140 damage. So we might have to use Monferno to take out Infernape. Which will be hilarious. Come on. You've got the free retreat. Okay, he's dropping the Professor. Please, no potions. So yeah, bringing in Moltres. And we're down to 9 cards, they're down to 7. So obviously they're going to charge up Infernape. They're probably thinking, Infernape is going to just drop right now. I don't think so, buddy. Nice. No. Okay, so they got the double heads, but they're not expecting this. So drop Sabrina. And I don't want to bait this out too much, so not going to let them know this is what I'm doing. And now we're going to evolve Monferno. Going to retreat. And then come in with that fiery punch. That's right. Monferno just took out Infernape. That's what I'm talking about. See it? That just got absolutely wrecked right there. So now we just need to charge up our Infernape. And then we can just one-shot Moltres. GG, man. GG. I guess... I just think there's so many good cards that we could have in this deck, though. So, obviously, Dawn would be really useful to move energy into Infernape. And then I guess the other thing would be... And they quit. They quit on us. Can't blame them. I mean, Monferno taking Infernape out. What do you expect? So that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a cheeky thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe. And make sure you go play Infernape. Peace.